Hey guys, Erie is here and welcome along to another video. Now you join me here in my incredibly messy, as some of you pointed out, I'm going to give you a bit of a room tour now. Third bedroom. We've even still got the flowers that I haven't actually managed to hoover up yet, but shh, don't tell Erin that. Those are the flowers, for those who saw on my latest live stream, fell off the shelf here and they just went all over the floor. And I did say I'd hoover them up, but I haven't got around to it yet. But anyway, I digress. This race is one that I squeezed in here at Road America. Now, I had a couple of pretty poor times out at Road America. The first one, I got disqualified, and then we got, what was it? Oh yeah, that was it. We got involved in quite a big pile-up even before the start of the race, so we didn't even start the race. It was something like a 20-minute repair on a 45-minute race, so we just stopped doing that one. But it was the end of the week, because iRacing weeks reset on a Tuesday, so I thought I'd give it one last go and see if I could get a good result. So I'm going to cut to those clips now. Enjoy, guys. Right guys, we are back.
Line up on the left side.
We're back at Road America because the last time out things didn't go quite so well. For those that didn't see it, we actually had a pile up even before the first corner. I had 20 odd minutes of repairs. So yeah, I'm going to try it again. Qualified in 26 out of 32 cars. No idea what the
good luck.
Oh god, that was rather ominous. No idea what the strength of field is or anything like that. All I know is I'm just going to try and do the best I can. And as I say, put in a 2.0, I mean it wasn't my best lap, 2.05.4. And I am car number 32 out of 35. So, you know, not expecting too much from me in this one, which is absolutely fine. But as I say, I don't really care about any of that. We're just going to try and get a clean race and not get taken out on the first damn straight like we did last time. Right. Where are we on the old relative? It always helps if we're in the relative. Here we go. So last time what happened is literally as we went over the line there was a huge pile up, and it was a 45-minute race, and this one was about 22 laps, and I had over 20 minutes of repairs. So it was not fantastic.
Catch up 7 car, catch up 11 car, catch up 29 car, catch up 17 car.
I've got some new socks on today, not my usual happy socks. I've actually got some gravity force, like trampolining socks. So on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that, they've got like grip on them essentially, like little rubberized bits. So hopefully that will help me with the pedals. And they've got still, speaking of pedals, we've still got an issue with them. You'll see as I brake, for some reason it turns the throttle on as well. I think there's dust in the actuator or something. I've got no idea what that is. But yeah, as I say, talking to Fanatec at the moment. Hopefully, you can see it there just blipping. Hopefully we'll be able to get something sorted, and maybe in time for the ADAC Sim Racing Expo, which I hope that I can meet some of you guys at. And for those that don't know, it's in Germany at the end of the month, so at the end of August. So do let me know if you guys are going to be there. Right, I hope you can hear me and stuff. I've got the mic down here. This is the IMSA series. I don't often... There you go, look at the throttle blip in there, even though I didn't have my foot on it. This is the IMSA series, or IMSA, which is, I think you can have the prototypes, so you can have the Chevrolet, I think it's a Chevrolet prototype. You've got GTE and you've got GT3. It looks like we've got just GTE in this field.
Hey, Lucas and Austin, I'm going to be staying left on the start, so pass right.
I am
Jetstar.
in the
17
BMW
car.
Mate, so hopefully we're going to have a good one. This will be third time lucky. So I actually did this in the VRS Sprint. I did okay. Actually, no, I didn't do okay. I got disqualified. So that's something I'm really going to be careful of my points in this one. Then I went ahead and did this one again, and we got crashed. We got wrecked, as the Americans would say, on the very, very first sort of straight. Really, it wasn't even. Oh, I thought that GT was going to hit him up the backside. Then that Ferrari, we didn't even make it over the start line. So
17 car.
it's all about just trying to stay clean. I love that Ford GT. I really should rock it again.
Jetstar. 17 car.
Right, so this track's Road America, for those who don't know. It's not on GT Sport, so a lot of you probably wouldn't have seen it. Really good track. I've only found it this week, since this has been on. But yeah, it's been really, really good, actually. There's so many hidden gems on this game, on iRacing. I absolutely love it.
About to go green.
Right, so we should be about to go green. Let's hope there's not a big pile up.
Green, green, green.
Right, lap 1 of 22-ish. Just going to get out the throttle there. We should have some cones here.
Right side.
Oh, there's already been a crash behind and in
Clear,
front.
Right side.
This guy's going to come back on. Is he going to be
Still
careful?
There, hold your line. Clear, too wide. Stay on the left.
Got someone up the inside of me here. There you go. You
Still
can see
there,
him
hold your line.
in the Ford
Clear on
GT,
the
but
right.
we're clear at the moment. Doesn't that car look like the Angry Bird pig? So funny. Big braking zone here. Hopefully there's no one going to be crashing.
Clear on the left.
No, we're through again.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go
Oh,
left.
someone's off. Just having to wait to come back on. It's a good thing about iRacing, they wait to come back on in a safe place, which is good.
Left side.
This guy's going up the inside.
Still
Fine,
there,
mate,
hold
take it.
your line. Clear on the left.
You take it. We're talking about instant points, and we're concentrating on instant points for the first couple of laps. So if you need to go, then you need to go. I'll see you later down the line. Oh, someone's off. Ooh, first instant point there. So we got 17 instant points for a 22 lap race. 45 minutes this is. So we're just going to try and stay as clean as possible. Getting out of the throttle there, otherwise that would not have been good for either of us. One of 22 down. 22-ish, I keep saying 22. But I work on laps, not times, so I had a look at the results of previous races and it was about 22.
Go, take it.
Oh, crash. Lots of...
Go left.
Ooh.
Go, Diego, I'm not going to pass you. Oh, I've choked off, mate. No worries, but thanks.
It's all about slow and steady in these iRaces. Really does just suit my driving style so much more. keeping pace quite well. Just sitting behind this 911 right now. Remember, damage counts in this. You don't want to be getting damaged and then having to spend time in the pits fixing it. It'd just be your race over. The brave boys keep it flat through there. I am not brave enough. But I do get a decent run on him though. So we have a look down into here.
Car on your left.
Made the move. Nice. Just had a better run on him through that quick part of the track there. But again, no incident points. So as we start lap number 3, and let the relative just reset itself. I think we're in 20th, is that? '21st apparently. Don't know quite why that is. I think I'm in 20th. Maybe someone's in the pits. Another crash in front.
Go right.
So not only do they get knocked out of the race, but now they both have repairs that they'll probably have to do. At least he apologised. And we will continue on our way. I've got another off track for that, so you just need to be a bit more careful. Yeah, but so far I feel alright. He's gone wide there a little bit. So let's see if we can get a good run through this quick part. So this is the, I think they call it the, not the corkscrew, the carousel they call this. Long sweeping right-hander. No, I've got that bit wrong. Try not to go off. Someone else has gone off up in front. Ooh, that'll be a big crash for him. That is not what you want. Race over if you do that. Because the damage will just be so much that you'll be in the pits for about 20 minutes. See where we are. We've taken about 3 places on the last lap. So we start lap number 4. We're going to be in.
You're in the top 20.
Top 20. 16th maybe. Oh, and another big crash up in front.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Sound a bit like Valtteri Bottas. Are you going? To catch that under braking there. Otherwise I was about to hit duo. And you can see he did start the last lap in 9th, so he's had a slight issue there.
You got a toy car on the right.
More issues. It's going to be Teat. He's braking there, so he's going to lose it. They've both gone. Wow. I probably expect to hear something over team radio now. A bit clearer in front. See if we can get our head down. Ran a little bit wide there, but that's fine. No instant points. A bit of time lost, but we're good. It's just literally been the consistency so far over the first 4 laps that have really paid dividends for us. Got Leonard behind us. Probably just benefiting from our slipstream there a little bit. So he's going to have a run on us now. I'm not going to fight it too much because he's clearly been a bit faster.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear.
Just makes sense to allow him to have the corner if he's going to go through anyway. Because otherwise it messes up his line and you're just going to get stuck behind him anyway. And you can see he's kind of pulling away a bit. So that's probably the right move at this point in the race. If it was a much shorter sprint, then obviously I'd fight it. But at this point, I don't really think there's much point. He's the 18 car as well, so... And I'm 32. He's got much higher I rating than me. So if we're the 32 car but we're running in 13th-ish, you know what, we'll take that. He's already a second up the road now. We've got the number 2 car behind us, Kino Iglesias. So I expect him to be with us reasonably soon. These socks are actually feeling really good. Should have worn these earlier. They don't look as fresh as my happy socks. I'm just looking at them on the screen there. Big gaggle of cars behind this guy. Someone's gone off.
Car on the right.
Bit of four-wheel drifting as well.
Big wreck. Where? I got it. Up there.
Big wreck somewhere. Side of the road you going, bro?
Car right. Clear on the right.
Well, there's 2 cars following us through everywhere.
Take it.
About 30. Next time round we'll have half hour left. But you know what? We're running quite well. Let's see what this guy does.
Car right.
If you need to go, brother, then you need to go, don't you? Just please make the corner.
Clear on the right.
have him back if he's going to make those mistakes.
Car right. Keep to the left. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Cool. The yellow again. Happy with that, overtaking the 2 car. Took that a little bit wrong, but that's fine. Slight feather of the throttle there, it seems to have worked quite well. Got a big battle up in front as well.
Really? I was still there, dude. You turned into me. What?
People having a slight disagreement.
Don't fuck with me, huh?
Language.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that code, but I was still there. You kind of chopped my nose off a little. Yeah, but I didn't do it, man.
This corner is so difficult. Now we've got the 2 car right behind us again. See if he goes through. I would have, yeah, if he does, that's fine.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
Oh, he broke deep. Oh, 3rd off track. It's fine though, we're still looking good. Well, certainly better than we were last time out. I think we're on about 16 by this point last race. Yeah, we're getting the hang of that corner now. We'll look for the 400 metre board, brake just in front of it. And just try and control this beast as we come out. Can be a bit tail happy in lower gears. Right. Yeah, he's a bit slower out these quicker corners. Really getting the pull now. But I'm not going to make the move on him. There's no point at this stage. Unless he makes a mistake, which I think he's pretty prone to do, if I'm honest. He's made a couple so far. Oh, we've got an off up in front. Who was that guy? Ah, so he's a back marker anyway, you can see him there in blue. Indicating that he's a lap down. I think we're actually catching these guys up in front. He's gone a bit deep there. I think that's fine. I almost don't want to push because he's clearly thinking about me. And we are catching the guys in front. We've got a decent gap to the guys behind. Austin are behind. And my breaking point for that one is just where that dark tarmac starts. And it's almost like a sort of late apex, if you like. See how we're doing for time. 25 minutes left. So almost halfway, probably halfway next lap. Oh, he's going to go. We've all been there. You hate to see it. Where's he going?
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Managed to get the thing stopped. Right, let's see if we can stay in front of him now. Woohoo! Gotten off track for something I didn't quite know. I wasn't paying attention. No, we're still doing okay. .400 metre board. These cars do not like trail braking, so you've got to get all your braking done before you get to the apex. Probably because of the lack of ABS, really. Just trying to be as consistent as I can. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely seem to have got a better run on or out of that corner than him. Oh, getting off track for that. Oh. Just don't know. I probably am going to fight it because every time he goes through, he just makes a mistake and we come back past him. So, oh, right, slide on through there. Tyre's starting to go off a bit now.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I was expecting that soon enough, that call.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, he's binned it.
Go right.
And he's just going to come straight back on the track like that. To the point where I didn't change up then. So 5.2 laps, fine.
You're in the top 10.
If we can do that, a top 10 will be a wonderful result. Starting to be really careful with acceleration now out of those corners, because those tyres are beginning to get absolutely cooked. .300 metre board. There's a nasty kink on that hill that if you're braking, you will just end up being flung around. Try and get some redemption here with a decent result. How are we doing for time? 20 minutes left. So about 10 laps, yep, so we're on for about 22. I think the guy up in front just went a bit wide there. I'm just going to keep cracking on. I don't know if he dived into the pits there, I think I missed that. So 8th up in front. 28 seconds off the leader. Or was, as we crossed the line. Still feeling good. His tyres are starting to go off though, so they don't feel good. But in terms of me and myself, yep, feel okay. Such huge runoff areas here, huge rumble strips on the edge of these corners. Right, people are starting to come in a little bit now. How are we doing for fuel? 3.2. So we're still good for now. I want to spend as much time with as least fuel as possible. Whew. 17 minutes left now. Well over halfway. Car trying to step out on me there. very almost did actually, to be fair. Just trying to hit every apex and just get on the power as soon as possible.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Right, we'll come in on the one after this. Right, so Roger's come in now. The 7 car who was in 6th place. So we're going to come in at the end of this one. Bit wide, that's fine. Well, wheels instantly locking up there. We don't need that. I think in qualifying trim you can take that one flat, that little kink there. I think it may even be called the kink, I'm not sure. But with worn tyres, definitely not.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Yep, hear you buddy, you're coming in.
The
She
lead is
worried.
pitting now.
That's good, the leader's got the same idea at least. So it shows that I'm doing something right.
You're faster than me. I'm only gonna hold you up. Sorry.
Alright, let's go. Let's get the...
The lead is pitting now.
Got a bit odd. I'm not very good at that anyway. So that's fine, we'll put the fuel in. I don't even want to look at it, I'll let pit crew man do his thing. Where's our guy? Where is he? Here he is. We're in. Go, 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 go. Let's see where we come out. Oh, Roger's going to go fast, fine. Pit limiter off, let's go, go, go. Did feel like I was in there for a little bit longer than I'd hoped. Fuel? What have I done? There's something wrong with that. Hopefully that'll work itself out shortly, because that is lots of fuel. "17 laps? Why have I put so much in?" I don't know, hopefully someone will be able to let me know. Yeah, why so much fuel? I don't get it. Oh, it's close. Hopefully we can catch these guys. So Roger is now 9 seconds ahead. He was just in front, so I've lost in the region of 10 seconds. And a lot of places. I'm bewildered by that. Another off track, 6 now. Again, not too worried about that. Nothing in comparison to what it was. We've got just about 10 minutes left. Coming down to Diogo is his name. There's loads of cars there up in front. Good through there. Yeah, taking a few tenths out of him. Oh, and he's gone deep as well. Right, let's go. Try and get that top 10 if possible. Looking difficult, but go, go, go. Come on, BMW.
Car right.
I think he went deep himself, which is just as well. So up to 13th now. Three seconds to the black Ferrari up in front now. Yeah, he looks like he's on the move. He is the 9 car after all. 7 minutes left now. We need a bit of help from someone crashing up in front, I think. We're going to get this top 10. You can see them all there. 6 minutes left. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, Rory, let's go. But even, you know, if we get 13th, this is a 32 car. I'm not too mad at that. Definitely better than being disqualified or involved in a pile-up. I think we can all agree. We can also hope that these guys hold each other up a little bit. Yeah, they're certainly fighting. You can see it up in front. Gap's staying the same, about 3.3 seconds. But hopefully he'll be catching those up in front. Ooh, that felt good. We've got a back marker in there as well.
That car is a lap down.
Cool, you can see all four of them up in front. Just don't think we're going to have enough time. 4 minutes now, so probably 3 laps left. Diogo, we dropped him off, which is good considering he's the 5 car.
Buen Joker. Understood, okay.
Good man. Cheers, Enrique. Good man. You can feel the tyres wanting to
No problem, Thomas.
wanting to lock up.
I don't have top speed. Car broken.
Let's go, let's go. It's a fantastic corner, that one. Go on, Lucas, get into it with him so that we can get involved. He needs to push quite hard now. You see the gap visibly getting smaller, but I'm just not going to have enough time. I think we're going to have 2 more. Diego's about 4 seconds behind us now. Yeah, I don't really know what happened with that fuel. That's really irked me, that has. But the battle has begun between these two. Come on boys, have a good old ding dong. Let us catch up. 2 seconds behind them now. Keeping an eye on that delta, 1.9 seconds. .6 seconds. Come on! How long we got left? 7.
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
We might run out of time. White flag. Still got 10 laps of fuel on board. What is that about? See the pedals there playing silly buggers. But you know what, if this is what it's going to be, then this is what it's going to be. 32 car coming home in 13th. Happy with that. Going to get it off track there? No? It may not be over yet. Sliding all the way through here. Come on, let's get a good slingshot through here. Oh, kept it almost flat. Less than a second now, but I think we're just going to run out of time. Although Ferrari has gone wide. No, it's not going to be enough. Oh, unfortunately, but 13th. It's going to be a photo finish between those guys. Fair play to you guys.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Oh. So all in all, not a bad race. So I'm just looking at the stats here. So I finished in 13th, having started in 26th place, and the strength of the field was 1651, so quite a high one in comparison to what I'm used to. And we only got 7 incident points. So now our safety rating is all the way up to 1.70. Now, if any of you saw the Le Mans race, oh no, it wasn't Le Mans, it was Spa, we got absolutely hammered because I kept abusing the track limits along with everybody else. So it's well back on the recovery, and to be quite honest, we needed it as well. My I rating is actually at 1,549, which, looking at the curve here, and I'll show you now, is actually almost the highest it's ever been, so that's going well as well. But the one thing that did irk me is what happened with the fuel. Now, if any of you know or saw me messing anything up with the fuel, please let me know, because for some reason I'm not sure why that was, and I think we were on for a decent top 10 finish, which would have been amazing considering where we started if that hadn't gone quite so wrong. But either way, a decent result. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed that race. I'm looking forward to another great week of iRacing. We've got a few decent races coming up in IMSA, the VRS Sprint and the Le Mans 24-hour ILMS series, so I'm hoping to get those filmed. Might stream them, might not, depending on how I feel. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.